Hello, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, thank you for the 34, 35 subscribers that I got yesterday and how much of viewers that you gave me. Really appreciate it. And today we're discussing arrays and we'll be setting up a little bit of C++. So in the first video, I said that you need to install GCC. I was wrong, you need to install G++. My bad. I was thinking in terms of C. So you need to install G++ in your system, and then we can go ahead and start coding real quick. So today we are talking about arrays, and we'll be coding a simple array and traversing through it in C++. I've already written down the code so I don't mess it up, but just for the sake of this video, let's go through the entire array implementation. I'm sure a lot of you already know what an array is and how to implement it. And once we're done with that, we will solve a few questions from HackerRank interview prep kit. And as you can see, arrays is asked in 70% of the company interview tests. So we'll be paying a little bit of attention to that. So one thing to keep in mind before you get too involved with this series is that I'll not be solving the entirety of the 5 questions or whatever is there in the track. I'll be paying attention to the few questions that are already there, which are easy and medium, and I'll leave the rest to you. And with that said, let's look at how to implement an array. So I've made my screen ultra big for you guys to see. So first of all, you need to include IOStream, right? So open up your coding platforms on the left side of the screen. Make sure that the Chrome or wherever you're viewing it is on the right side, and code along with me. It'll be a lot more helpful to you. So first we include IOStream. Then we use a namespace. So a namespace is mostly used in C++, but it's also there in Python. It's not there in Python. It's, I guess, there in Java. I'm not too sure. But it's something that's very unique to C++ as long as coding interview tests are concerned. So if you're using Java, if you're using Python, I'm not 100% sure how you deal with that there. I'm not a Java developer. So basically for now, we'll go with using namespace std. I'll get into more details of what namespace means. But for now, remember that these are the first two lines that we'll be dealing with. Then we initialize an array and we say we declare it's a 5-element long array. It's a 5-element long array, and then we declare I and result, right? So what we're going to do here is that we're going to basically traverse through the entire array, and then we're going to add all the elements of the array to the variable result. All right, and then we do a cout result, and then we return 0. So let me run this real quick. So I'll do a G++ array1.cpp. That's gonna. Now let's view it, a.out. And we can see it's somewhere around here, right? It says 1. I forgot to pad it with anything so that it's like there in the. It's right over here. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, let me just change the values of this real quick. Let me just make it 359 so that you know what I'm talking about. As you can see, it's 494 now. Traversing through it is not much of a problem. I mean, if you want faster traversals, there are other data structures to use. We'll get to that as well. That's algorithmic complexity, and we'll talk about that in detail as well. Don't worry about it. But for now, we're going to stick with arrays, and we won't go into the algorithmic complexity of things. We'll just look at how to implement things and how to solve interview questions. In the next video, we'll solve an easy interview question from HackerRank. See you guys soon.